Well, today is all about new things here at Flip Aquatics. We're adding over 10 new fish to our website, and you guys are the first to know. So sit back, enjoy today's video, because it's all things new here at Flip Aquatics. What is going on, all you aquarium keepers out there? I am Rob. I am the owner here at Flip Aquatics, and today I'm going to be showing you a bunch of new fish that we recently got in. And by recently, some we've had for a month, some we've had for a little bit longer. So these are well quarantined. These guys we got back in 8-4. So it's been like a solid 2 months that we've had these guys. They came in with some issues, but they are super healthy now. These are Odessa barbs. So if you've never kept an Odessa barb, barbs get the bad rep of being a little aggressive. These guys definitely love their food, but like this guy over here, seriously gorgeous. So when these guys color up, absolutely phenomenal. One of the most beautiful fish. You can see there's one guy in there that is the dominant male, and everyone else is backing off, letting him show his true colors. And just a beautiful fish. We don't have a ton of these available, but they are extremely beautiful. Hopefully they're still in stock by the time you see this video. Next up, we got literally the cutest little catfish you'll ever see in your entire life. This is a Synodontis petricolus. This is like one of the most popular Synodontis species out there, and it's obvious why. Like, these guys are just absolutely gorgeous. They stay small, so they won't get much bigger than this, maybe a little bit, but they are a small kind of nano species of catfish. Super colorful, super beautiful. I don't believe they're very aggressive, but I certainly wouldn't keep them with shrimp because, you know, catfish, shrimp, you know the saying, see shrimp, eat a shrimp. But who doesn't want a shrimp cocktail, you know what I mean? But these guys are absolutely gorgeous. We've had these, when did we get these in? 8/25, so they've been here about a month and a half. So super healthy. We've just been, you know, we've been behind on listing things. Well, I won't say we, I will say I have been behind on listing things. Em has been helping out a ton, so shout out to Em. But anyway, these guys, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This is a species that we plan on getting more types in, just because we've never kept them before, but they're so pretty, and I definitely think that you guys will enjoy them. So check these out on the website. These guys are definitely the highlight of today's video. Well, next up is a guppy. I know how, well, a lot of you love guppies, and you know, they're just a fun live bear. These ones, I got to give a shout out to my wife, Amanda. She wanted these so bad, and so I was like, all right, I'll bring them in for you. And then we got them in, and then they were super unhealthy. We nursed them back to health. We've had these since July. We got them in July. They're finally, well, they've been healthy for probably about a month now. And again, just behind on listing things. So these guys are finally ready to go back in stock. We got the females over here, but these males literally are stunning. They have like a solid black head, solid black tail, and then they have that like metal snakeskin kind of pattern. Some of them have like the really pretty like sun rays in their tail. Just I mean, seriously, a absolutely gorgeous guppy. One that we've never had before, and super, super cool. So I am pumped. I hope you guys enjoy these as much as like I enjoyed them, because when we first got these in, I'm like, dang, these things are so cool. And so, hey, shout out to my wife. She got this one right. Next up, we're in my favorite row. And I say that with all sincerity. I love this row. This next part is all platies, swordtails, lyre-tails. Like, you're gonna get a dose of just some gorgeous. And I'm telling you, like, if you don't like platies, you don't like livebearers, like, shame on you. Stay tuned, because these are stunning. So don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share it if you're enjoying it. I mean, come on now, shameless plug. I'm gonna probably say this for every single one we talk about, but these guys are my favorite one that we're gonna talk about today. Here's why. These are black lyre tails, but they're not just solid black like you would think. These guys have like this, and I've talked about this in members only videos. I think I've done a little tour of this. These guys have like that volcano kind of look to them. They got like this orangish reddish color in their fins, and they are just awesome. awesome. And we got some moss in there, and these guys have been breeding, which makes me happy. It's one of my favorite things, just walk by and see all the little babies. And then you get the occasional one that's like too orange, but we wouldn't chip that one. We want them mostly black. So we actually have 2 tanks of these guys. So if you're interested, we got plenty. Just we sell them individually. That's for all these live bearers. We sell them just by 1 fish. If you want a pair or a trio or whatever, just request it. As long as we have them, with these we definitely do. Just say that, hey, I want 3 females, 1 male, or I want 5 males, like whatever it is, we'll accommodate you to the best of our ability. But my favorite. So next up we got the blue Mickey Mouse potty. These guys are still pretty small, so I'm hoping that as they age, their color will just get more defined. But if you've never known what a Mickey Mouse platy is, it has the Mickey Mouse pattern in its tail. So there's a couple in here that have very faint patterns, or like this guy doesn't have it at all. Obviously those ones need called out. But they'll have like the Mickey Mouse face with the 2 ears. That is the Mickey Mouse pattern. And honestly, these ones, we ordered them. They were extremely expensive, so we expected like really, really good ones. Unfortunately, we didn't get really good ones. So we're hoping as they get older, they color up, but the price will reflect the current quality, which in my opinion isn't the greatest. But if you want a breeding project, you want a fish that is, I mean, the Mickey Mouse pattern is so popular for these guys. But that's not all. Let's talk about these ones. So that was the blue ones, which not the biggest fan of. I mean, they're really cool in their own way. These guys I think are stunning. These ones came in super, super good. These are the white Mickey Mouse platies. Now these guys have really distinguished Mickey Mouse patterns. They have like the white that goes into the orange. They're all very consistent in their colors. So I would say the genetics on these are really good. And the males are kind of like, oh, they're so pretty. They got that orange fin or red fin up top. And so these guys, honestly, out of the Mickey Mouse ones, these are my favorite. Although, if you're a breeder out there and you want to challenge the blue Mickey Mouse platies, they're super hard to find good quality. And so if you can get those breeding, I'm telling you, you're on a gold mine. Full transparency, our team loves these. So they, unlike me, I've gone to pet stores before. I've seen these guys the whole time I've been in the hobby. But my team never really gets to, they don't really go to fish stores. They don't look for fish. So when we got these in, they're all like, those are the most beautiful molly fish that I've ever seen. These are the Dalmatian molly. So if you know what a Dalmatian is, these are the fish variation of them. So Dalmatian mollies, super pretty. The males are like solid colored. So, I mean, this male actually has really good Dalmatian pattern. So we don't have a ton of these, maybe like 50 of them. But the team loves them, so I'm sure it's going to be a regular occurrence that we keep these. But a very, very, very cool live bear. If you don't have access to these locally, definitely check out flipaquatics.com and get you a pair today. Next up, we got it's called a golden black molly, but it's kind of like a koi variation. And these guys, I mean, they're really cool. These are ones that I've never seen before on our list. So when I saw them, I was like, I got in this phase where I was like, I'm gonna order every live bear that I can, which tends to happen. I kind of get carried away about certain things. But these guys, they came in really good. So they're almost like if you've ever seen the half black guppies, that's kind of what these guys remind me of. They kind of have that half black pattern. And then also like a little bit of the koi pattern. They got, some of them have the, the whiter colors in them. And so yeah, I mean, I think these guys are gorgeous. They're definitely unique. So if you're looking for kind of like a unique live bear, molly, these guys tolerate super, super hard water. Pretty much you can put them in salt water and they would thrive. I mean, I don't say like, hey, start a saltwater tank, throw these guys in there, but you could, is the thing. And so love these guys, and again, just a different, unique type of live bear. Next up, we got some red lyre tail mollies. Now these ones, Em is convinced, are molly versions of goldfish. She doesn't see the red color. I'm colorblind, so I believe her. But she said they're more of an orange, but they are considered a red lyre tail. And we have another tank, so like, let's get a second take on these guys. Same thing. Still pretty orange, yeah. Well, and some of them have like a little bit of black coloration into them. Some of them have really black eyes. Other ones have clear eyes. So there's definitely some variation, but the lyre tail is when you, oh, they're all hungry. Look at them. They're like, please feed me. But their tail has two two extended fins on it. And that's where it gets like the lyre tail. Think of like a moon, a crescent moon pattern. And so these guys, they're gorgeous. We've had these for about a month and a half, 2 months now. So doing really good for us. And again, just a really pretty fish, something different if you're looking for, you know, a little pop of color in your community tank. Next up, we have a really rare one. This is one that is, well, let me just show you. But before we do, red wag platies, extremely popular. People love them. But have you ever heard of a red wag swordtail? And then let me throw a little bit more on there. Have you ever heard of a red wag swordtail hyphen platy? Or I guess it's not a platy. It's considered a swordtail, but you know, you get the gist. Well, if you haven't, I'm about to show you what it looks like. So these guys, they have the swordtail, right? So they got the red wag pattern. They got the red bodies with the black. Now, M says that these also do not look red at all. They look more orange. So maybe they're orange wag hyphen swordtails, but they are, you know, we did get them as the red wag. But if you look at their, so swordtail, first of all, their tail has the sword coming off the bottom of it, super long. The males have that, not the females. And then all of these have the really high fin on the top. So like a long fin, super pretty, elegant. Some of them, like the dominant males, will have like super pretty fins, really tall. And these guys are, I personally have never seen these before. So again, when I was on my little kick, if I'm gonna order some live bears, these were like, I was like, oh my God, I gotta see what these look like. They came in pretty good. And so same thing, been in quarantine for about a month and a half. So super healthy. If you guys want a pair, just leave a note in the comments, say, hey, I want male and female or whatever. These guys I think would breed really well. Definitely a different one if you're looking for something really unique. Earlier, we mentioned that some look like kois. Well, I officially have some koi swordtails for you. These are the Sankey koi, and these guys, I mean, if you're looking for like a koi pattern, these are phenomenal. They have that nice marble pattern, like a bunch of spots on them. They definitely have the white, they have the red, and then, or the orange. This is more orange, right, Em? Just making sure. Okay, so Em gave me the confirmation. They do have the orange. Again, if you guys don't know this, I'm colorblind, so don't judge me. And then so black, white, and orange. So all of the pretty koi patterns and koi colorations. These guys, so pretty. These are Em, are these your favorite? These are Em's favorite. She did all the pictures for us, so this is her favorite, which says a lot. That means that on camera, these guys look amazing. So definitely would check these out because these guys are a little bit more on the pricey side when we bring them in, but look at them. Definitely worth it. Well, if you guys have been confused about orange and red today, so have we. We're gonna end with a solid orange one, and that's these guys. The Sunset Platy. Just a pretty little fish. These guys are younger, so if you're looking for ones that are gonna have a long life for you, do a lot of breeding, I don't think these guys are even old enough to start breeding yet. Maybe, there might be a baby or two in there, but these guys are young, so you're gonna get some young ones that are gonna live a long life for you and hopefully breed really well. But these guys are just pretty, pop a color, add it to your aquarium. And if that was enough live bears for you, then good, because this is the end of the video. These will all be listed on the website. If you guys are interested, check out the links down below. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble about live bears and all kinds of new fish that we got. Hopefully you guys make it a great week. As always, God bless, and we'll catch you on the flip side.